So this is NAS right here, top down analysis. So last month, the monthly candle, we did close above a previous monthly high, which is essentially this wick. And if you round up, it's going to be about 20,000. Okay, so 20,000, I'm looking at that as a base level to stay above. And since we did close above this candle, this $20,000 level with the last monthly candle, that's why this month we're still looking for buys, right? Until we close below, there's no reason for us to look for sells because now we are broken above this psychological whole number, 20,000, because we closed above the previous monthly high, essentially. So now I'm going to go down to the next time frame. And again, these levels here that I have, it's an indicator. It's called, the daily, weekly, monthly highs and lows. So it marks the highs and lows of the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. And since we're above the previous month's high, I'm still want to see price continue in this direction. Unless it wanted to just sweep liquidity and sell off. We didn't really see that because, again, we know the previous weekly candle as well closed above 20,000. This current week ends in 3 days, 22 hours, 4 days. And we're still above, going down to the daily as well. Looking pretty good. Now we see the weekly, the previous week low. Let me make sure it's the correct settings. Okay. Boom, boom. I also want to see the previous week and the previous month. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2. So it shows 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months. Say it was default. Boom. All right. Cool. So far, so good. Going to the 4-hour as well. And again, if you were joined with us recently, we actually took a $100 NAS swing challenge, and we took the buys here and, rolled them all the way up essentially, or we took partials along the way and re-entered, and, now we're here. So over 1,500 pips. If you participated when price was down here, you're up, should be in profit. A big reason why we decided to look here, again, is because we have the setup overall. Of course, we see that it's uptrending, and then we have, consolidation or liquidity buildup right there. These lows with that wick to that high, this wick, and then we came down here, swept those lows, and then we broke structure or change character to the upside. Once we broke above these highs, price did come back and retest or mitigate, off of some of these levels here, off of some of these zones. And once that happened, that's why price was able to continue breaking structure from these previous highs, breaking above the monthly highs, and continuing that higher high, higher low, bullish structure. Right, we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. That's an uptrend. Okay, and then another reason why, we weren't really shook when price decided to make its way down, because we are expecting price to respect 20K. We have several buy setups in between, and if you really want to get technical, like, your stop loss here should be down here, technically. If you really want to get technical, your stop loss is here, essentially, right? Again, we have the shoulder, the head, break above, or the liquidity, the sweep, or the break above, or the Wyckoff spring for accumulation schematics, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. Retest and gone. There it is. And then last but not least, as we got to this area here, we had more buy setups. And I thought to myself, we have this inverted setup, liquidity, sweep it, break structure above, mitigation. As long as we stayed above that low, which is our stop loss, then there's no reason to panic when price decided to work its way down and even sweep more liquidity, We swept more liquidity, but we haven't really broken beneath these lows. So this is all very bullish structure. And we have the liquidity here, right? And then we sweep it with Powell news today. And then we broke structure above with this bullish candle above these highs. So now that's another buy setup. That's another buy setup. That's more structure evidence. That's more confidence. And again, we have low, high, consolidation. Prices staying in between these lows and highs. And then we sweep that. We sweep that. And then we do break structure here. So when price works its way down, we look for the setup again. Look for some more liquidity, a sweep, break above, take it. You can do that if you want more confirmation, or just know that this whole area is your zone. So if you do enter, do a test trade. You don't have to over leverage on the first trade. Just, get a test trade in there, see how the market fluctuates. And if you see another setup, take it again with your actual lot size. And then you have more confidence in your setup. But right now we're trading inside of this imbalance. So we'll see what happens there. If you want to get even more technical, go down to the smaller time frames and see like what else is going on. Like what do we have? Like currently we have this setup right here. Right? We have the market consolidating. And then we have it sweep the lows, break above these highs, retest, mitigate, play around, do it again, mitigation again. It's playing around once more. So as long as this holds, stop loss being there, you can even take that. This would be a higher risk lotto, super lotto trade. My boy Chris calls it lotto trades. But yeah, you can do that. You can draw your fib from the low to the high. You can wait for that discount at the 50%. It's up to you. Wait for that discount, or you can go ahead and take it whenever you want. But the 50% is always going to be the minimum requirement you need in order to, take a higher quality setup. You want the discount price down here, or you want to pay premium prices. I do like the fact that 20K is right, also aligning with the 50% of the fib. So, pretty solid. Let me go ahead and I think this is the stop loss for here. Okay, and I have one at 20K too. Yeah, so we'll see if price comes back down to this one. We'll probably take this lotto trade, maybe under leverage. We'll see. If not, exercise some patience. Allow price to maybe move lower. It may play around here until New York session or maybe London session. Come back down, catch those, continue the move, clearing these highs here, clearing these highs, confirming more. Bullish structure. So we shall see what they want to do. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. That's going to be NASDAQ for now. Let's get it.